Okay, so once again, Traveling in My World is on the scene here in Atlanta, Georgia, this time with Richard Blais at the Spence restaurant. The award-winning Richard Blais, I should say, right?
I guess so. I mean, it depends on how you judge awards. We've won some things, we've lost a few, so.
Well, I don't know. According to Top Chef, according to Bravo's Top Chef, you are the man.
Perhaps.
Well, now, Richard, there's a lot of great things being said about you here, and in fact, thank you so much for your restaurant hosted the first recipient of the Celebrity Series, Dr. Deborah Cooley, and it was one night when you weren't in, so we didn't get the chance to meet you, but nevertheless, they experienced your splendor.
Awesome. I'm glad she got a chance to come in. I mean, we have a lot of fun here. Hopefully that was evidence on the plate, and hopefully the weekend was a great time.
Well, they had a great time. They had, I remember Dr. Cooley talked about the, did you have beef short ribs on the menu?
The menu changes every day, but we have had short ribs on the menu before, for sure.
Yeah, okay, great. They were here like in the middle of July, just last month.
Okay.
Yeah, so she mentioned a short rib dish, and she said it was just broke off with a fork, she said. It was so tender. And
yeah, we cook the short rib pretty much forever, so it's about a 72-hour cook time, so anything that cooks for that long is going to be spoon tender, so no knife needed, but we call it melting short rib, but that makes sense.
Nice, very nice. Okay, so Richard, I understand you're married, you got 2 kids, you're from New York, you're here in Atlanta now, you've opened up a couple restaurants, you had Blais, then you went to, was it One Midtown Kitchen?
I've been around, I've had a few different restaurants, but definitely spent some time at One Midtown as well, yes.
Mm-hmm. Well, I've never had a chance to experience your splendor, so tell me, how would you define yourself as a chef?
I mean, you know, it's all about cooking simple, delicious food, so we get great ingredients, we like to use a lot of local farmers and great produce, and then we like to have a little bit of fun. So we're serious about what we do, not so much about ourselves, and you know, we put out some tasty food.
Nice. So since how has your life changed, would you say, since winning Top Chef?
I mean, you know, everything's great. There are no complaints. So how has it changed? I mean, I don't think it's changed very much. You know, I have a beautiful wife. I have 2 kids. You know, we have great restaurants. Certainly, it's opened up some opportunities. We've got a chance to travel a lot. But you know, it hasn't changed the person I am at all.
Nice, very good. Well, tell me this: what are a couple of your? Well, you say your menu changes constantly, so it's kind of hard to ask you what are your favorite dishes. But are there any signature dishes that remain constant on the menu here?
I mean, it seems so far like one of our most popular dishes is this roast bone marrow with tuna tartare and fried quail eggs. So it's kind of a weird play off of vitello tonato, which is a very famous Italian dish. But that's probably our signature. We do a Juicy Lucy cheeseburger, which is molecular gastronomy at its finest. It's cheese actually encased inside of 2 beef patties. It's a burger. But yeah, the menu changes every day. It depends on what we're into, what products are coming in the building.
All right, now, Richard, wait, I got to back you up now. You said cheese encased inside of 2 burgers?
It is. I mean, the original dish, Juicy Lucy, it's from Minneapolis. And it's just, you know, instead of the cheese being on the outside of the burger, it's in the middle of the burger. So when you cut into it, it's sort of this gooey gush of melty American cheese. It's good stuff.
Man, I'm coming here tomorrow for lunch, just so I can try that.
Can't wait to see it.
All right, so Richard, tell me this. For the simple cooks at home, what would you tell them? What would you offer the people in terms of a cooking tip, maybe a quick recipe? What could you offer our viewers at home watching you?
I mean, I think for most cooks at home, it's really just about how to use acidity. So lemon juice or vinegar goes a long way. You know, whether you're making a sauce or a pasta dish, whether you're finishing a steak, you know, if you think about like a piece of fried shrimp with lemon juice on it, that's what makes food exciting. A lot of people think it's fat and or salt. Those are both helpful, but it's really acidity that wakes food up.
Really?
That's my tip.
Okay. Any specific citrus fruits like?
No, I mean just acidity in general. So citrus or vinegar, something like that.
Okay, gotcha. What can you do with balsamic vinegar? Is that a good one to work with?
Sure. You know, got a little bit of natural sweetness too, so that works well.
All right, fantastic. Well, Richard, I appreciate you taking the time to speak with me today.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. Thanks for having us be a part of it.
Listen, Traveling in My World is glad to have you, and we appreciate you so much. Take care, all right?
Thanks so much.
All righty, buddy.